word for today is generosity. Let's see if I can make this. There we go. Generosity. So I found a quote to go with this. It's by Ralph Waldo Emerson. He says, "You cannot do a kindness too soon because you never know how soon it will be too late." How true is that, right? So sit tall in your spine, wiggle around a little bit, get comfortable in your seat. Let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Just let your eyes close for a minute and let that word sink in a bit, generosity. And as you think of that word, just notice what pops up in your mind. What's the first thing that you think of when you hear that word, generosity? And how might you bring some generosity out into your world today? What's one thing you could do for someone else or for yourself or for the world at large? How can you give of yourself freely without expectation of anything in return? It can be as simple as a smile to someone that you pass on the street. It could be sending someone a text or an email that you haven't talked to in a while and just say, "Hey, I was thinking about you today. How you doing?" Or you could make someone some cookies. There's so many options, right? Generosity. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Another deep breath in. Exhale, release. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. And now slowly drop your chin down towards your chest. Let your head fold forward, opening the back of your neck. If your eyes are still closed, you can softly let them open. And now let's inhale and raise the chin up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, release, and drop back down. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Now hold it here. Let's do a circle with the head. We're going to go to the left this time, over to the left shoulder, back behind you, around to the right, and then down to center. Over, back, around, and center. One more time. Over, back, around, and center. Pause there. Let's reverse. Take the other way. To the right, back, around, and center. Right, back, around, and center. Last one. And center. Good. And then bring your head back up to normal position. And let's head on over to the mat. We're going to start in a standing position. Just make sure things are good here. And just start with your feet kind of wide apart. And we're going to just bring our hands up, around, and over. Just do some nice movements. You can just step side to side. I'm just going to adjust this. There we go. Nice, big, slow circles. Just stepping side to side. Just getting things warmed up a little bit. Getting ready for our day. Getting into our practice. Reverse the arms, other way. Nice big circles. Breathing. Good. And then let's swing over to one side and the other. Twisting at the center. Just getting our spine moving and lubricated, getting those synovial fluids flowing, breathing. Good, and then coming back to center, take a big wide stance with your legs, and let's bring the arms up overhead. Take your right hand and grab your left wrist, and then pull way over to the side. Push those hands up and away. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Come back up to center. Grab the other wrist. Press those hands up and over in the other direction, pushing up, reaching out. Nice stretch through the side. Keep the legs straight. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Back up to center. Release those hands. Just bring them, stack the elbows one on top of the other. Bring your hands up to your shoulders. And let's lift the elbows up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, fold it down. Inhale, lift, bring it up and over. And exhale, drop it down. Inhale, up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And now come back to neutral position. Release the arms. We're going to open them up and then cross the other way. Put the other arm down. Stack those elbows. Grab the shoulders and begin again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, and let's come back to neutral position. Release those arms out to the side and drop them down. Bend into your knees, come down into a little squat here. Have your hands grabbing hold of your knees. And let's drop the right shoulder down and twist and look back behind you. And then come back up to center. And then drop the other shoulder down and twist. Come back up. Take the right shoulder down and lift. Left shoulder and lift. Right and lift. Left and lift. Keep it going. Just alternating shoulders. Twisting as far around as you can. Breathing. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Down and up. Down and up. Bring it back up. Straighten those legs. Let's heel toe the feet together. Coming into standing at the top of your mat. Find Tadasana. Just walk those feet out a little bit. Let your arms just swing back and forth. And then slow it down and come to stillness. Let your feet settle down into the floor, starting from your toes, working back to your heels, pressing down evenly across the whole base of your foot. Let your hands come to your heart center. Close your eyes and just take a moment here to create your intention for today. Good. Now open the eyes. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way. Hands together. And exhale back to your heart. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way. And exhale back to the heart. One more. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale down. Bring your left foot back, coming into lunge, and right foot back, coming into plank. Let's just hold it here for a minute. Make sure those hands are underneath your shoulders. You're on your toes, pushing out through your heels. Nice long line with the body. Belly is pulled in, core is strong. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Drop your knees, lower all the way down onto the mat. Hands are under the shoulders, elbows are tucked in. Take a nice slow cobra, bring it up. And exhale, drop back down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Curl your toes under, press and lift, and rise up to downward facing dog. Just breathe here, 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Look towards your hands, bring your left foot forward, plant the back foot, and come up all the way, legs straight, hips facing towards the front of the mat. And then let's come up and down, finding our lunge. Breathe. And then once you're settled in, let those arms rise up overhead, interlace the fingers, arms reach up. You can keep your eyes looking straight ahead or look up towards your hands. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, arms down, shoulder height. Right arm forward, left arm back. Warrior 2, breathing. Good. Now place your left elbow on your left knee, and we're coming into side angle pose here. Reach that right arm diagonally up and over so that your right arm, your torso, your right side, and your right leg make one long straight line. Breathe here. Good. Drop that right hand down. Bring the left hand down and come back to your lunge. Left foot comes back. Drop knees. Exhale down. Now bring your hands out wider than your mat. Have your fingertips touching and your palms lifted. Elbows are up. And now slowly take a cobra this way. Lift the chest, look up. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Bring it up. And drop back down. Slide your hands under your shoulders, curl your toes under, and bring it up to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Look to the front of the mat, right foot forward, plant the back, and come all the way up, straight legs. Hands to the hips, and then come up and down, finding your lunge. Settle into that spot and let the arms come overhead. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Arms come down. Bring the right arm forward, left arm back. Warrior 2. Sink a little deeper into your lunge. Breathing. Bring your right elbow to your right knee. Slide the left arm alongside your body, reaching diagonally up and out. Side angle pose. Breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Left hand comes down, right hand comes down. Bring that right foot back into plank. Drop the knees. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Bring it up and down. 3 more. Inhale, up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Press into your feet and hands. Lift and rise up to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Look to the front of the mat. Bring the right foot forward and then the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up and over, and exhale, hands come back to your heart. Find yourself in Tadasana, back at the front of your mat. Just shake out your feet, shake out your hands, and then come back to stillness, hands to heart. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale lift. Exhale fold, hands to shins up. Exhale release. Right foot back and left foot back. Drop knees. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift. Come up to downward facing dog. So walk your feet together so the big toes are next to one another. You're going to plant the left foot down onto the mat. So drop your heel and then raise that right leg diagonally back behind you, pointing out through the toe. Reach that right leg really long. And then, excuse me, let's flex the foot and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Circle around the foot in one direction. And then circle it the other way. Good. Drop that foot down. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift, look up. And exhale, bring it back. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale back. Bring it forward and down and up and back. One more time. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale back. Good. Walk those feet together again and plant the right foot down. Raise the left leg up. Point the toes. Reach it long. Arms are long. Left leg is reaching out. Breathing. And now let's flex the foot and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Circle the foot one way and circle it the other. Good. Drop that foot down. Inhale forward. Exhale lower. Inhale lift. Exhale back. 2 more. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Inhale lift. Exhale back. Come forward and down and up and back. And now look towards your hands. Let's bring the left foot forward and then the right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands come back to your heart. Let's find ourselves back at the front of the mat, standing in Tadasana. Just shake out your hands, shake out your feet, and then bring the hands together at your heart. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale, release. Right foot back and left foot back. Drop knees. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift. Coming back up to downward dog. Plant your left foot down. Raise your right leg up again. And now this time, I want you to bend that right knee and you're going to bring it in and try and touch your right elbow and then extend it back out. Bring it in and touch and then extend. Right knee in and extend. Right knee in and extend. Drop that foot down. Slide forward into plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift, look up, and exhale, bring it back, downward dog. All right, other side. This time the right foot stays down. Raise the left leg up. And now bend that knee, and you're going to tuck it in, slide it forward, and bring your left knee to your left elbow, and extend. Bring it in, and extend. Bring it in and extend. 2 more. In, extend, in, extend. Drop your foot down. Drop your knees to the mat. Let's open up the knees wide, big toes touch, and sit back into child pose. Make a little pillow with your hands. Let your head rest on your hands and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Lift your head back up. Bring your hands back onto the mat and lift back up into tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's round the back up towards the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone, chin to chest, and then release the tailbone. Lift the tailbone, release the belly, eyes look up. Round it up and release back down. Round it up and back down. Round and release. Round, release. Keep it going. Nice, steady flow here. Really thinking about curving each of those vertebrae in one direction and then the other. And if you get to a point where you go, oh, this feels kind of good, and you want to just hold it there for a minute, maybe with your back arched, you can do that. You've got the chutzpah to take your own agency and curl your back whenever you want to. That's what's awesome about a home practice, right? Breathing. And then come back to neutral position. Let your hips move side to side. Let your head swing back and forth. Good. Now walk your hands in towards your knees and come up onto your knees. And we're going to have just our arms at our side as we lift up the left leg, and we're going to slide it forward in front of us. The toes are going to be up And I want you to just take a minute, try to straighten that leg as long as you can. And now you're going to drop your fingertips down onto the floor. The toes of the left foot are pointing up. And now let's walk our hands out as far as we comfortably can and drop our nose down towards our knee. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Lift your head back up. Walk your hands in and slide that leg back. Come back up into kneeling position. So this time we're going to bring the right leg forward, slide that leg out, try to straighten it up as much as you can. Have your toes pointing up towards the ceiling. And now slowly drop the fingertips to the floor. Walk those hands out. So you're tenting up your hands so your palms are lifted, the fingertips are on the ground, and then slowly fold it down, drop your nose down towards your knee. Breathe. Good. Now walk your hands back in and slowly bring that right leg back to kneeling position and have your knees about hip distance apart. Let's bring the tops of the hands together, sweeping those arms back around behind you. Clasp the hands, draw the shoulder blades together, and then pull the hands down towards the feet. Your heart is open. Let's lift the chest, raise the chin up, eyes up, heart open. Breathing here. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Bring your eyes forward and let's drop our tailbone down, sitting towards our heels. And then you're going to slowly roll it forward. Let the forehead land on the mat. And then roll up to the crown of the head. And as you do this, the arms reach up towards the ceiling. And you find kneeling yoga mudra here. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Roll back to your forehead. Drop your hips and slowly come back up. Just sitting on your heels for a moment. Release your hands, bring them back around front. Just let them rest on your legs. Take a couple breaths here. Good, and then let your eyes open. Rise back up onto your knees. And now let's curl the toes under behind us so the heels are lifted. We're going to bring our left hand around, grab hold of that heel, and then raise the right hand up towards the ceiling. Imagining your left hand is glued to your heel, raise that right hand up a little higher, creating tension all the way through your torso and that right arm. You should feel a nice stretch on your right side as you lift the right hand just a little bit further. Breathe here. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Let go of both hands. Come back to neutral position. Just take a couple swings one way and then the other. And then slow it down, come back to center. This time the right hand comes back around, grabs hold of your heel, and then raise the left hand up. And now lift that left hand up. Hang on tight to your heel. Create some stretch through your torso and the left side. Eyes are up, fingertips are reach a little higher, please. And let's breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Let go of both arms. Come back to center and swing those arms side to side again. Good. Come back to center and just hold it here. I just need a quick drink. All right. Now, with your heels still lifted on your toes here, let's bring the hands back around. Place the palms on your back so that you have them pointing up your back if you can do this, and then pull the fingertip or the elbows together. If that doesn't work, you can point the hands down and do the same thing. It's a little bit more of a stretch with the fingers pointing up for your wrists and your fingers. All right. And now gently pressing the hands into the back, let the belly come forward, raise the heart, lift the chin, eyes look up. Keep pulling those elbows together, and we'll hold it here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Eyes come forward, straighten the spine. Release your hands down and just shake out your wrists. Do some circles with the wrists one way, and then take it the other direction. All right. Now let's bring the tops of the feet down onto the floor. And we're going to come into camel pose here. If this feels like it's too much for you this morning, you can repeat the hands on the back that we just did. Otherwise, we're going to swing those hands around, place the palms to the soles of the feet, bring the belly forward, and then if it's appropriate, let your head roll back, heart open, and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. It's nice and slow. Bring it up. Take your time, one vertebrae at a time. Bring it straight back up. And now sitting back towards your heels, let's open up the knees wide and slide our hands down in front of us and just drop down forehead to the mat. Take some breaths here. Good. And then come back up onto your hands, walk those knees back in. And let's bring our forearms down onto the floor here with our knees down as well. And I want you to pick up your right leg, keep that leg. So you're going to flex your right foot and you're going to have your right knee bent. And then I want you to just gently pulse and imagine like you're trying to touch the ceiling. You're kicking that heel up, trying to touch the ceiling here. Don't collapse into your shoulders. Lift your chest away from the mat. Breathing. Kick, kick, kick. Keep it going. Couple more. You've got this. Breathe. Deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Drop that right knee down. Come back into this modified tabletop position. Forearms are still on the floor. You want your elbows about shoulder distance apart. Fingers are spread out nice and wide. Palms are pressing down onto the mat. Again, don't collapse down. Try to lift your torso away from the mat. And now we're going to shift over so the weight's on the right side. Pick up your left leg, bend at the knee, and then flex your foot. And then start pulsing, lifting like you're pressing your left foot into the ceiling. Press, press, press. And we're going to keep this going for a few rounds. Remember, don't collapse into your shoulders. Lift your chest up and keep pressing the foot. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale, release. Drop that knee down. Open up your knees wide. Big toes touch. Sit back towards your heels. You can make a pillow with your hands and let your head release. Take some breaths. Good. Now lift your head back up. Slowly slide it forward. Walk those knees in together. You can sit cross-legged or sit on your heels here. And let's just do a couple of shoulder stretches. That was a lot of shoulder work. Bring your right arm across. Let your left hand support your right arm. Stretch out that shoulder. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. And now left arm across, right arm supports it, and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Come up onto your knees and let's just do some big circles, nice easy circles going back. Stretching out those shoulders. All this upper body work is so good for building our muscles, strengthening our pecs and shoulders and all the upper body muscles. And now reverse, other way. Breathing. Good. And then just shake everything out. And let's come back to the top of the mat in a standing position again. Hands together at your heart. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale lift. Exhale fold, hands to shins up. Exhale release. Left foot back and right foot back. Drop the knees. Exhale down. Inhale cobra. Exhale release. Push and lift. Come up to downward dog. Breathe here. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Press the left foot down. Raise the right leg up. Point the toe, and then we're going to bend that knee and slide it forward and come into pigeon on the right side. Extend your left leg back. And you can sit on your heel of your right foot, or you can walk that foot out a little in front of you. Come up onto the tips of your fingers. Lift your heart. Raise your eyes, looking up. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Bend the elbows, slowly begin to wind it down. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. This time we're going to walk the hands forward in front and drop your head down onto your hands. Hold it here, 3 breaths. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Lift your head back up. Come back up onto your hands. Let's slide that right leg back, coming into tabletop position. Curl the toes under and lift back up to downward facing dog. Breathe here, 3 breaths. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Walk your feet together. And now this time weight stays on the right foot. You're going to lift that left leg up, point the toes, reach it long. And now bend that knee, slide it forward, and slide into pigeon on the other side. So this time left leg is bent, right leg is extended. Making any adjustments. Remember, you want to try and keep your hips facing forward here. Come up onto your fingertips, lift your heart, raise your eyes, looking up. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Eyes come forward and slowly begin to wind down. And then inhale, lift, and come back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Keep it going. Couple more. You've got this. Breathing. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time, hands come forward, one hand on top of the other, and let your head rest on top. Breathing. Inhale one, exhale. Inhale two, exhale. Inhale three, exhale. Lift your head back up. Come back up onto your hands. Let's slide the right knee forward and come back into tabletop position. And just wiggle those hips. Let the head swing side to side. Just letting everything loosen up and breathe. Good. Now let's slide over and move into a seated position, coming into Dandasana. Have your legs out in front with your hands at your side. Just wiggle side to side a couple times. Get yourself steady. Point your toes and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. And now bring in your right leg. Let's place it on top of our left. And if you're finding this a little tight on the right side, you can just wiggle your leg up and down a little bit here. Breathing. And then let's bring the arms up overhead and exhale. Fold. Reach out towards your toes, towards your shins, and let your head drop down towards your knee. Breathing. Good. And then walk that hand back up. Place your foot to the inside of the left leg here. And let's bring our left hand over to the right knee and take a twist, just walking around to the right. Look back towards your right shoulder and really feel your belly turning to the right. Breathing. Good. Bring it back to center and straighten out that leg. Just shake it out a little bit. And let's bring in the other side. So left foot on top of right leg this time. Give it a little shake if it's feeling a little tight for you. Flex both feet, arms come up overhead, and exhale, fold it forward, reaching towards your shins or your toes, and then letting your nose drop down towards your knee. Breathing. Good. And then walk it back up and release the leg from the top of your right leg and put your foot to the inside of the right leg this time. Right hand comes around to the left knee, left hand behind you, and twist. And really work it around to the left. See how far you can get. Keep your feet flexed, spread out your toes, and turn your eyes as far to the left as you can. Breathing. Inhale one, exhale. Inhale two, exhale. Inhale three, exhale, come back around. Let's bring both feet in. Have the soles of your feet together. Just wiggle those legs up and down a couple times, softening the hips here. And now we're going to bring our hands around by our hips. You're going to lift your butt up off the ground and try and walk yourself forward to balance on the little toe side of your feet. So your butt is up off the ground and you're just holding the balance on the feet here. Your hands are by your hips for support. Your back is nice and long. And this can be the pose for you. If you want to try bringing your hands around front, you can. If you want to try bringing one hand up to your heart, and remember, this is a balance pose, so you want to find your focal point, get your eyes focused on something that's not moving in front of you, and one hand to heart, and maybe even the other one. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release one hand, release the other, bring it back around by your hips, and drop down into a seated position again. Straighten out those legs and shake them out. And now let's walk the legs out into a wide V position. Have your feet flexed and your legs long. You can bring your hands by your hips to really straighten up your spine here. And have your fingertips with your palms lifted down on the floor behind your hips here. Really straighten the back and then bring the upper body forward. You should feel a huge zing along the inside of your legs when you do this. Keep your feet flexed and just see where you can get to with keeping that back flat. You can gently pulse up and down a couple times as you bring it forward. If you like, you can bring the hands around front once you're getting settled into your spot. And then we're going to just hold this here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release, bring it back up. Oh, boy, I felt that one this morning. Turn. So you're keeping your lower body where it is. Actually, let's pull the elbows in by your ribs, have your palms facing up. And I want you to just move your upper body here. Imagine that you're holding a tray of teacups that have hot tea on them. You don't want to spill them. And you're just slowly going to offer it to someone on your right, and then back to center, and then someone on your left, and back to center, over to the right, and center, over to the left, and center. Good. Now bring it over to the right, and then you can release your arms, and you're just going to slowly walk down that right leg. You can grab hold of shins, ankles, toes, whatever you can get. And now drop your nose down towards your knee. Breathing. Good. And then bring it back up. Have the elbows in by your ribs again. And then we're going to go over to the left side. So just moving the upper body over to the left, and then walk those hands down the legs, grabbing hold of shins, ankles, or toes, and drop your nose to your knee. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Come back up. Come back to center. And again, let's bring those hands, like with the hands lifted up behind you. Really lift your torso and then bring it forward one more time again. You can walk your hands in front if you want to see if they can come out a little further this time. And then round the shoulders, drop your nose. See if you can just lower your upper body down towards the floor. Feet are flexed, legs are long. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Walk it back up. All right, bring those legs in towards one another. Just shake it out a little bit. Breathing. Good. All right, let's come down. Actually, come into a seated position about in the middle of your mat. Have your hands on your knees and just walk those knees in towards you. Back is nice and long. You're on your tailbone, and bring your hands behind your legs. Lift those legs up. You can keep them parallel to the floor, or you can try straightening them all the way here. Pull your belly in, nice strong abs, and then as you're ready, release your hands. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop the feet down, straighten the legs. Inhale those arms up and over, and exhale, fold it down. Hold it here, 3 breaths. Good, then walk it back up. Bend those knees. Have your palms facing up, and I want you to just slowly, one vertebrae at a time, bring it down onto your back. And then let your head land. And bring both knees in towards you. Take your right arm and wrap it over your legs, and then take your left arm and wrap it over your right arm and curl yourself up into a tight ball. Bring your nose towards your knees, curl your toes under, tuck everything in nice and tight. And then drop that head back down. Release your left leg down onto the floor and raise your right leg up towards the ceiling. See if you can grab your big toe with your peace fingers and your thumb. And then we're going to pull that leg in towards us. If that's too much for you, hands can be behind the calf, and you're just gently pulling the leg in that way. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Now release your left hand down if you're holding your calf. And if you're holding your toes, just hang on and bring that right leg out to the right side. So just taking it out to the right as far as you can. And then just hold it there. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring it back up overhead. Release your hand and drop that leg down to the floor. Now raise your left leg up towards the ceiling and either grabbing behind your calf with both hands or grab your big toe with your finger and thumb and pull that leg in towards you. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. And now take the left leg out to the left side as far as it can comfortably go. And hold it there. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Bring it back up overhead. And bend this knee this time, bringing it back in towards you. And we're just going to cross the left leg over the right and come into a laying spinal twist. Breathe. One more breath. And then come back to center. Straighten out the left leg, bring the right leg in. Knee is bent and cross right leg over to the left and extend your right arm for a laying spinal twist on the other side. Good, and then bring it back to center. Straighten out your legs. Let your arms come down alongside of you. If you need to cover up or do anything special to get settled for Shavasana, now's the time. Otherwise, you can just begin to notice where in your body as you're laying on your back are you still feeling like, oh, I'm gripping in my shoulders, or I still feel a little tightness in my hips. I want you to take a deep breath in and then release. Really let go. Let go of anything that you don't need to be holding on to right now. That can be thoughts in your head. It can be tightness in your body. It can be a feeling in your heart. Just soften, soften, soften. Let it go. And then just focus on the breath. Letting the breath come in and flow back out, however it naturally does. And just become the observer, watching as it flows. On your next breath in, breathe in a little deeper. Exhale, release. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, feeling the body moving again. Slowly bring the knees in towards your chest. You can curl up and roll over onto your right side, taking a couple of breaths. And then softly begin to bring yourself back up to seated position. You can let your eyes be soft or closed. Just come back up facing in this direction. Let's bring our hands together at our heart, taking a moment to remember the intention that you set for yourself today. Thinking about how you might bring that out into your world. Acknowledging your practice, that you made it here onto the mat today. Taking care of yourself so that you can take care of others. And my wish for you today is health in your body, peace in your mind, and love in your heart. Namaste.